Smuggling
way to
or
raise
any
awareness
other form of
is that
deceit
Step
will
quick.
not be tolerated.
Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging.
There is a food shortage due to absolute raiding activity. Citizens are advised to buy food in moderation so that all may eat.
I told you should have added pictures.
Go on then. If you think you can do better, push me yours.
I know you're right. Here's one. Did you hear about the rabbit that became a frog?
Perhaps you just focus on the paper selling and leave the writing to me.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
Normal citizens strung up to die.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Won't feel it.
Good on back.
Brace yourself.
A little small talk.
That felt great.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Then move. Let someone else have a go.
Shame.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced. Yes, I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me. I have no idea.
Let's see here.
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Kindly lower your voice, madam.
They're looking for her!
Talk to the man. Got to do something. For who?
I've told you about 8 times now!
Your daughter is missing.
Yes! My daughter, Vanra!
Forgive me. What was her name?
How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me. Why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Excuse me, citizen, but if this is a criminal matter, it's my business, not yours. Now, madam, if you'll just tell me why you're here, I'll take down the details.
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad. You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Places I could have ended up.
Your head? Then Mother left a hell of a mark.
Still attached.
Har.
That's curious.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Torment!
What now?
Watch your back. Interesting. With pleasure. It was a clean decapitation. I'll give them that. Is that a pelvis? Gods, you almost feel sorry for Dribbles. Let's be quick.
Come on!
Unless Lord Gortons tells us otherwise.
Mistress likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
And the courage to resist. So may it be.
Let's see.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow." The gods are ready to receive your donation. Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required. Tempers are rising.
Just be quick.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. within limits. Behold my wares.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mistra's eye, even if it is made of stone.
Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards, and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
Trust me, it'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mistra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Goddess of the moon and stars, her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you too." Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required. The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing. Show reverence before your deity and open your soul to their divine power. The cold, white light of Selûne fills you with majestic wisdom and grace. Shine forth as the Moon Maiden shines.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist. So
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more. You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected.
Time for discretion. Quick and quiet. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Move unseen. Be careful. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about. Traps? How considerate. Traps? How considerate. All right.
These days, it's hard to tell.
divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be.
Oh, I didn't see her make no trouble.
Dread
I know
lightly.
her. That's Ghostfate. She's no thief.
Raven got back, I heard.
Let's hope for gold.
Better twist some arms, clean up the river.
You types don't care what goes on in the streets.
Raven guards no upper crust softy. He's in charge of the fist.
If Raven Guard had trained this proper, they'd be out catching us. Not
Let's go. Nice. No.
In imprisonment.
My faith protects me.
Let's go.
That thing busted her skull. I have no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Don't tell our
Do you know
writers
how
that.
badly those things
Egos
go?
are big enough as
You
it
made it
is.
here safe.
I'd rather not think of it, Shadowheart.
You could strangle them by accident, use too much rope and break off their legs. And if it goes really badly, you could wrench their heads right off.
What a picture you paint. Quite detailed, quite colourful, quite unnecessary.
People don't always know their own minds.
You'll not find any fear-mongering here.
Back off! She goes into the cliff, unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
I don't need silence. Just quiet will do.
Bring her back, will it?
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure that there is no misinformation. That thing down here busted her skull. I didn't see her.
All right. Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Rules are the same for everyone. Clothes go in the fire, clothes go in the hair. We'll have no lice in here.
That might be worth a look.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
Nortale's shelter. Refugees welcome.
What's this?
Sleep for a 10 day, or maybe 2.
On tippy toes.
I can eat in bed.
I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Golster.
I wonder what the next move is.
Stay back! Stay calm.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if... Never heard a racket like this back
No
home.
time to dally.
Till the absolute arrived, anyway.
Check for anything useful. I'll go this way.
Quietly now.
Make sure that there is no misinformation.
The truth is
Just like old times.
we trust our readers to make up their own minds.
Come on! At least let us take it.
Look now.
My friend's thief. Let her go.
Come on,
Back off!
chap. I know you're hurting.
But it won't bring her back, will it?
Silent as the grave. Stepping softly. Don't linger.
Raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you.
How about this?
I've no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Don't tell our writers that.
Baldur's mouth.
Into the light.
You ever heard of this many guards for a bloody broadsheet? It's ridiculous.
All right.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. Nice try, but it's not gonna work. Lord Gortash and me are very close, and he mentioned no such thing to me. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Mr. Needle.
quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Don't tell our writers that. Their egos are as it is.
Goodness me, there's a lot to organise.
That?
I wish I hadn't said anything.
Something over there.
Fine.
It's a shame. Edvard used to do such a good job running this lot.
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure.
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own minds.
And for you. Our lives are without mercy.
I've no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Don't tell our writers that. Their egos are big enough as it is.
Tracks into the shadows. Radio or not. Not a sound.
You examine what appears to be a test print of tomorrow's broadsheet. Numerous corrections are marked in red ink. You notice one of these corrections scrawled in the margins. Whoever's tampering with the printer, stop it. You're wasting my time. The content of the broadsheet is troubling. You feature heavily in the central article, lambasted as a danger to the city. The block has a broadsheet article engraved upon it. It speaks positively of you.
Yes, please. Just like old times.
Something over there.
Moving. Very well, then.
approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker. We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation. Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it. How delightful.
There. That's what the people need to know.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
Over there.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
People don't always know their own minds. You've got to keep them safe.
You'll not find any fear-mongering here. We're in Bonnie.
Which way to the nearest library?
Quick step. Keep it quick.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up?
All right.